So here we are with our adorable Whimsy family. We're on episode 21 now. So we're really getting on here. Aspen is the only one up. I think it's like 4 a.m. or something. So she got up quite early. It is a Sunday. Everyone else is still sleeping. But she's just like being so cute. And I'm so happy that we are in a functioning household finally again. I was thinking about this yesterday and I was like, I wish that it was our playing day, because I just love that they're functional. I love this family so much. I think they're so cute. And I just never want to stop playing them. A part of me is going to be sad to move on to the next generation. I'm sure the next generation will be fun too. But this household, I'm absolutely obsessed with them. I love them so much. He went to jail soon after. I didn't miss him. Oh my gosh. You have a spinach and feta croissant and a dirty chai ice. That sounds like a dream. Did you get that at the farmer's market? That sounds so good. Yeah, both of those sound amazing to me. Oh my gosh, now I'm craving a chai. Oh, maybe I'll have to go out and get one today. Or I think I can get the chai mix from Shoppers for a nice chai. I could make my own, but I feel like it's never as good as the ones that you get, probably because they put way more sugar in those than I would put making it myself. But yeah, now I'm craving one. My coffee's pretty good though. It's very good. But I think it's because it's been so hot. The idea of an iced chai is really appealing to me. The croissants from the farmer's market, and you make your own coffee drinks. How'd you make the chai? You've never had chai omega? I think you would like it. I feel like a chai is a pretty popular, even people who are fairly picky, some of my siblings don't drink coffee because they're very picky about coffee and stuff. But I feel like everyone likes the chai. There's very few people I've met that do not like chai. But yeah, Flood, if you share your chai recipe, I feel like you know this stuff. As we know, when Panther Girl was looking for coffee recipes, I was like, well, I think Flood is better off handling this question than me. But yeah, if you could share your recipe, I would love it. Hello, Nick. How are you doing today? I do not speak. Is that Japanese, I believe? But thank you for the cute emotes. They're very, very cute. And I'm sure you said something lovely. How are you doing today? I hope your day is going well. Aspen is asking about a balanced meal. Someone said eating dirt is okay. Will it make you die? Is it okay to eat dirt? I feel like we would just be go ahead, eating dirt is fun. We're very earthy, sort of granola style family. So, hello, how are you doing? I love your little emo. It's so cute. Memes wiggle. I will find my recipe and add to Discord later. I would love that. That would be so kind. English or French, you can share. I would be able to understand what you're saying in French too, if you want. And maybe a little bit of German. But I'm pretty limited to those languages at the moment. I would love, if I had more time, I would love to learn more languages. Especially because I watch so many K-dramas. So I think I need to learn Korean so that I can, watch those in the language that they were made. I feel like that would be a much better experience. But I don't really have time. Have a nice day. Thank you, Nick. You have a nice day too. Thank you for the cute little kitty as well. Very sweet. I hope you have a lovely day. And of course, I love seeing other languages. I just don't know what you're saying. So, yeah, I can't respond, which makes me a little sad. But if I could, I would. If I could, I definitely would. And you seem lovely. So, thank you for sharing your message. If I remember after stream, I will look up what you said. Aw, look, she's so cute. She's reading a book in her sister's room, who will probably need to get up soon. All right, so the big thing with this family is that we are set to have twins. So the question is, of course, all closely connected from a close family dynamic. Okay, sorry, I'm getting so distracted. So the question is, where are we going to put these twins? Now, we do have 2 bedrooms now. We cannot expand this house any further. I think the main thing we were potentially looking at doing was moving the 2 older girls in together so that we could do a nursery for the twins once they're born. That does make me a little sad. Like, I was quite happy to give each of the kids their own room. I would love to have another bedroom in here, but I just don't think that's realistic. Like, we could get rid of the living room and turn that into a bedroom. Or we could like try to make the kitchen smaller and then maybe squeeze 2 bedrooms out of this space because the parents do have quite a large room. But I think that we're just going to have to accept that we're going to have to move the kids in together and we're going to have to share. But I do think we can wait a little bit for that moment. Like, I think when they're babies, we can keep them in the parents' room. So this we can put into storage for now. And the babies can sleep in here so the girls can just like enjoy their own room for a little bit longer. And then I think it will be nice that potentially Aspen will have aged up into a child or will be pretty close to aging up into a child because then both the girls will kind of be at the same stage and can share the same kind of toys and stuff like that. Because like one thing about the rooms right now is we have like toddler activities in here. And then we have stuff for kids in here, like a desk for homework. And then this doll, which is a child's toy, it can't be played with by toddlers. So I think if we can just like stretch it as much as possible, we will do that. So it said you are very beautiful. Oh, thanks, Omega. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. That is very sweet. So I wish that I so badly wish I could have more languages under my belt. And if it is Japanese, which I think it is, I'm not 100% sure between Japanese and Chinese. I can recognize Korean now, but I don't always know between Japanese and Chinese. But it looked like Japanese with my limited knowledge. Japanese was one language I had considered for a while because I do really want to go to Japan. It is Japanese? Okay, nice. Okay, I'm getting better. I'm getting better at least recognizing the languages, which I'm very proud of, I feel. I feel like it's the first step, you know, is to being able to recognize the differences. So, if only I had more time, I would do all the language learning. All right, we've got a hungry toddler here. Maybe what we should do is we should host a baby shower to start. You're thinking about trying to brush up on Spanish. It would be useful at work. Ooh, Spanish is a good one. I did speak a little bit of Spanish at one point. And the nice thing for me about Spanish is the sentence structure is quite similar to French. That the grammar rules are quite similar to French. Like French kind of, you put sentences in the opposite order to how you order sentences in English, which can be quite confusing if you only speak one language. But when you know how to speak French, like you have a head start in Spanish in that sense. And when you also speak Spanish, you have a head start in French as well. And so like I could pick up Spanish fairly quickly and I could understand quite a lot, even if I couldn't speak it just because of the French. So when I spent enough time down south, I learned quite a bit. And, you know, I wouldn't say I was fluent, but I had like a very good working level of Spanish. So I really liked that. But that, of course, was because I was down there and I was hearing Spanish every day and I needed to use Spanish to navigate. So I was picking it up, like just like being there. I've never really taken Spanish lessons. Yeah, that's how I feel about French. Yeah, it's one of the trickier things to learn. But French is truly a beautiful language. It is like, I love my French. So like, I mean, I speak French, but I'm still taking French lessons because I know I could be better. And I think I have lost a lot of French over the years because when I lived in Toronto, you didn't really use French at all. But like we were practicing, and the thing is like I use them naturally, but I don't know the rules of them. So we were using like in French, you really don't repeat words. It's like you want to not repeat a word as much as possible, even spoken. So in English, we can repeat things a little bit more. It's more common in like day-to-day English that you would repeat it. When you're writing, you tend to reduce repeated words because visually it's unattractive. But like when you speak, we'll say the same thing over and over. But in French, you don't want to. So we were learning kind of like the different words. And there's one that she's like, even like French have a tricky time with this one when you use donc with like a T, because in Canadian French, we use donc all the time with a C, and it has a different sense. But anyways, she was like, isn't that beautiful how you can just join the sentences so beautifully together? And the way that she describes, like, you're right. It is really beautiful. Like French is like the structure of it and everything is very beautiful. And I have to say, like, in taking the lessons, like even things that I would use in my day-to-day that you don't think about, when she explains why it exists and its purpose and how you use it, I was like, oh, it is true. This is like very beautiful. I love it. It took me 2 years in high school. I wish I knew more. I can read decently, but always had issues speaking it. Yeah. And I think that's like not uncommon too when you're learning a new language, where you will be able to understand it a lot more quickly than speaking it. See, she's wrecking, but I kind of feel like, she's getting creativity while she wrecks. And I feel like the parents would just be like, that's okay. Like, you can, look at how creative you are painting on the earth. Like, I'm always instinctually trying to stop my kids from doing it. But I actually think that these parents, they would be totally okay with like, wow, you're so creative. Like, let's get out like more paints and see if we can like paint the fence now and stuff. So that's for Spanish. Yeah. She's making art. Exactly. I don't think that they would want to like restrict their kids in that sense. They'd be like, yeah, this is your home too. We love what you're contributing to it, what you're decorating it. So she's a little artist. Yeah, exactly. So I think I need to let her wreck when I see her wrecking, because it's not wrecking in this case. It is creativity. So sometimes I have to remember, like, my Sims don't always think the same way I do, right? And so I need to do more what they would do. Let's add the slide also because it's the weekend. And then I think we should do another baby shower. So the reason being is that you need to do a baby shower to get this style of crib. So let's do something for this afternoon. Add an event, baby shower. Let's do these two. And then for our guests, Bo, Alexis, Connor, Bennett, of course, Connor's wife is no longer with us. Moses, I guess we would count the kids as guests. And Aspen then. Maybe we can invite Addison over so that her and Aspen can get to know each other a little bit. We won't do catering. We won't do a mixologist. We'll do it at our house. And let's do it for 3. So we're going to have a baby shower. I don't think we're going to like decorate or anything for it. We're just going to host it, maybe make a little bit of food, and have everybody over. And he's trying to get the slide set up so the kids can maybe play there while they're having the baby shower, I think. So, and yeah, the reason being is I want to get another one of these cribs. You do get these cribs free from the event. And so I think it would be nice if we could like earn it versus having to buy it. So let's see if we can get that to work. And then maybe we can cook some desserts. Can we do like some cupcakes or something? Well, we can do mango. Let's do a party size, some chopped up mango. And I'm going to put the laptop away as well so we have more places for people to sit. Oh, she's trying to play with the dog. Oh, that's so cute. She's getting frustrated though because the dog's not responding. The dog's like, I don't know what you want from me. So cute. So anyways, but yeah, language is amazing. And it gives you access, like it just gives you so much more access to so much more culture and so much more media. And yeah, if I could have, I don't know. I used to always want the superpower to like heal everyone. And I still think that would be a great superpower. But I also just really wish, let's make bagels with cream cheese. I also just really wish that I could speak any language. I think that would be a great superpower to have. But unfortunately, it takes lots of study and hard work, and I would do it if I had the time. I'm going to have her keep working on this school project, actually. So I think it would be good if she could get that done today for school next week. She'll probably come home. It'll be Monday. I think they come home with the school projects on a Monday. So she'll probably come home with another school project anyways. We're getting really tired. Our energy is going down. So I'm I'd like us to try and catch a nap if we can, but it's getting pretty close to the event. So I don't know if we'll be able to. You're drinking Tim Hortons coffee from a bag I got from my B-Day. It's really good. Oh, I'm so glad you like it. Tim's Horton coffee is like, what does she need for this? Why can't we finish the bagel and cream cheese? If I put it here, can she do it? We have a counter. What else could she need for the bagel? And does she need a microwave or something? I don't know what we need. Okay, well, I guess we can't make that. Okay, well, is there something else that we can bake? Sausage bread. That sounds fun. That sounds like a fun party food. So, but yeah, I'm glad you like it. As much as like Tim Hortons coffee is, I find very weak. I love a Tim Hortons coffee when the moment calls for it. Especially with a bagel with cream cheese. Oh, I'm getting like that like addicted. You know when you like crave something? Sorry, not addicted. I'm craving. I'm craving a bagel with cream cheese and a Tim Hortons coffee now that you say it. Is she not able to feed the grubs? Where is she right now? Oh, she's watching her dad with the treehouse. Maybe it's the stove. Is that from Dream Decorator? It is, yeah. Oh, I see. Right, because technically, I don't think these are supposed to go over each other. I think you're right, Panther Girl. Oh my goodness. How did I get it over? I must have had move objects on and not realized. I think that is it. You fixed it. Thank you, Panther Girl. Let's see if it works now. I think it will. We must never use the oven then, because I'm pretty sure I've had it like that the whole time. It's weak but good. Exactly. It has this like quality to it that is just like, I don't know what it is about it. So, but I'm glad you got that. That's so nice. Thank you. You just saved our event because we wanted to have a little bit of food for it, and now we will. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Can we do these bagels now? We might be able to just quickly get these done. Let's start. All right, so folks will be arriving, so I think it's okay that we're not like ready right yet. Maybe you can feed the dog. Oh no, the dog pooped and it's like back here. I'm gonna clean that up. Oh, look, there's the other little girl that we invited. So let's have these two come over here and see if they can hang out. Can you hang out with her? Ask about day. Yeah, so these two can chat a little bit. Oh, she's coming to chat with Juniper. That's really cute. Oh my gosh, I'm always getting those two confused. And we've got our bagels and everyone has arrived. So, but we do need to feed these grubs really quick. So I'm just going to do that. And then let's see what we need to do. Take photos, congratulate expecting parent, gush about the new baby. And so let's make sure that we do that. Main goal, talk about the baby. All right. So let's go ahead and share our pregnancy news with Moses. Got to go have a great rest of Scream. Thank you so much for dropping in. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. You got a French vanilla omega. Oh, those are so good too. Those are addictive. I actually haven't had one of those in so long. But I used to get, when I was in university, I used to get like 50% French vanilla, 50% coffee when I would go to Tim Hortons. That'd be like I used to have a film class. And so for the movie, I would always get one of those as a treat. It was always really good. And sometimes I would get a green tea, or I would get that. Depended on my mood, I guess. Let's invite to feel the baby. And can he come over here and talk a little bit about the baby? Where do I find the gush about baby? Would that be in deep thoughts? No. Compliments? Brag about owning activities? No. Interest? Story. Oh my gosh, I can't find it. Small talk? It's in small talk. Okay. Gush about baby. There we go. Oh, she's trying to go to bed. No. We need to entertain our guests a little bit. Small talk. Let's have you come over here and gush about new baby's future career. Not that I think they would particularly care about a baby's career. Oh, look, they're hanging out here with Bennett, the uncle, the cool uncle. They seem to really like him. That's so cute. All right. And then let's see. Maybe you can grab a little bit of food. So maybe people aren't grabbing any. Oh, someone did take some mango. But I was like, maybe people are being shy. Let's go into small talk. Gush about baby. Take photos. Thank guests for coming. I think Sherry would maybe be more likely to thank guests. Is that also under... Oh, she got a sentiment with Aspen. Is that under small talk as well? Thank for coming. We'll thank Jaslyn for coming, despite the fact that, we're not on the best terms. And small talk. Thank for coming. There we go. Oh, somebody congratulated us. Nice. Okay. I'm not going to play with Sherry now because I know sometimes people give gifts when I don't play with them. I want to get all the gifts that we can. I think that's really cute that they actually can bring gifts. Why don't you get a little bit of sausage bread as well, Aspen, because you're pretty hungry. There we go. People are helping themselves now. A lot of people are grabbing the mango. It seems pretty popular. And then, how do we give baby shower gift, buy a baby shower gift? Okay. Say hi to baby. Let's have him come say, this is a PandaSama activity or action. So I want to see what it looks like. I haven't seen this one. Okay, hang on. I feel like this is going to be quite cute. So I want to make sure we get a good view of this. Oh, we have seen that. Oh, there's some stinky dishes up there. Oh, he's saying hello. He's kissing the baby. Oh my gosh, stop it. This is so cute. He's hugging it. Oh, I love it. But I did see these dirty dishes doing this. Let me clean these up. This is why everyone thinks this room is so stinky. Can you get that, please? I don't even know how we had a glass of wine up there. I brought you all outside with noise-canceling headphones. They love putting dirty dishes on high shelves. I know, it's so strange. What silly gooses? You're wearing your husband's noise-canceling headphones. I love them. That sounds really nice. I wish that I could play outside. Well, not today, but wouldn't that be so fun if you could just bring your computer outside? Oh my gosh, her needs are awful. Okay, first of all, grab yourself a bagel. Or sorry, grab a serving, not pick up a serving. Why is it that she can't, like, eat it herself? And, oh, she can't reach it. Let me move the bagels to the counter, maybe. There we go. Can you grab one of these? She really wants to sleep. I know, but we need to get you some food. Oh my gosh, twin pregnancy is no joke. Look at this. Oh my gosh. So she's not hanging out with the kid at all. Maybe we should have them go play in the treehouse together. Play pretend with Space Explorers. There we go. They can go play together. I think that will be nice. Can you grab one of these? Maybe you can eat this mango. There we go. You need to go to the bathroom, I think. This is really not going well. Okay, I'm going to give this bagel to Juniper. She can eat that. I technically could go outside and play Sims. Could. Oh, because you have a laptop? I have a front row seat to the massive chunk of tree coming down. Our big tree is significantly taller than our 3-story house. Oh my gosh. That's so scary. I hope you're a safe distance away from any branches or anything that are coming down. That's a little bit scary. But I understand the fascination with wanting to watch something like that. You don't get to see that every day, that's for sure. All right, so she's getting something to eat. Oh, somebody else is making herbs, of course. Everyone's just kind of hanging out. I feel like we didn't really get any gifts this time. What a wonderful idea. I would be so proud. Oh, cute. And then we'll let her go to sleep after this. Share baby gifts. Oh, I hope somebody gives us a gift. I know, like, the guests can autonomously give gifts. I'm not going to have, like, Eric give a gift. It's his child, you know? So, I mean, if people don't want to give us gifts, I guess that's fine, too. Did she eat her bagel? I guess she did, but it didn't really, like, fill her. It did only a little. I guess because it's like a snack, really. All right, let's give her a little bit of food. There, give her a sandwich. I think she's, like, too tired to eat. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, she's off to probably sleep, I guess. Yeah, go nap. Once you finish napping, we're going to try and get you some food. Eric, are you going to put Juniper in her high chair for her food? Yeah, let's put her in there. Stay far away. Yeah, I am. Okay, good. We've done this before. It was so startling the first year we did it. When we bought the house, part of the tree would, like, hit the house in the wind. Oh my gosh, that's kind of scary. Yeah, I can see why you want to trim it. Oh, she doesn't like this sandwich. She's like, yucky, that's gross. All right. Oh, where is Addison? Did they end up playing in the treehouse? I think they must have. Oh my gosh, look. It goes into, like, a leaf pile. That's kind of funny. All right, we got a gold baby shower. Let's go feed the dog because the poor dog is sad. Eric really needs to sleep, but he also needs to take care of these kids. So let's read our toddler to sleep. This town has a lot of beautiful old massive trees. Oh, that is nice, but also understandably scary and a lot of work to maintain for sure. In storms and stuff. We've lost a lot of trees in my city in the last year because of storms. Eric can now take family leave. Oh my gosh, can we? Job. Oh my gosh, let's do it. I didn't realize he could. That's good. Okay. With twins, we're going to need him home, I think. Why is our dog so sad? Yes, my mom is afraid of them in storms. Yeah, I mean, when those trees come down, like, it's pretty serious. It's definitely no joke. I think maybe Aspen would try to tidy up a bit for her parents. There's, like, dishes everywhere, even on the floor. And is there still one up here? Yeah, that wine glass is still up there. I don't know how I'm going to get rid of that. I can't seem to pick it up myself. Whenever she is up, yeah, we're going to make sure that she gets something good to eat. And as for Eric, you can go tuck the baby in. And I kind of think that the dog needs a little bit of attention because the dog was sad. So let's pet and let's go on a jog. I know he's tired, but he's got the day off tomorrow. Oh, we might have taken family leave a little bit too early. Oh, no, she's in 3rd trimester. Oh, we need to pick how we want to have this baby, actually. Let's do a home birth. We haven't done one of those in a while. Where do I call the obstetrician again? Where do I do that? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I think we're going to do a home birth. Now, I do remember that last time we did it with the pool, but there's also a way to like do it on a mat. Many parents contemplate home birth because they want to avoid the high-tech atmosphere and medical interventions of a hospital. Others prefer the freedom and ability to spend labor with loved ones. If you choose to give birth at home, you may call your midwives once you go into labor. They will arrive at your home and assist you until your baby is delivered. Make sure to purchase a birth pool if you're going for a water birth or a birth pillow if you're going for a bed birth. All right, so we're going to choose this option. What's interesting is the last time we did a home birth, we also were having twins. And I don't think that I think with twins, there's just always higher risk involved. So it's probably not the best idea to do like a twin birth at home. But this is The Sims, so the risk is not the same as in real life. So we will have these twins at home. Now, I know that they do have a twin animation now with the hospital births, but I don't know if they have it for the home birth. So I'm going to be very interested to see that. Technically, New York is a mid-Atlantic, but people kind of group it in with New England. But I'll give you a nice tour of the Northeast. I would 100% not want a home birth, but it makes sense for her. Yeah. I mean, she's had 2 kids, and I think the deliveries have gone pretty smooth. Twins, probably not the best idea again. Even if you have had very safe deliveries in the past, I think twins is definitely, there's more risk. And typically, too, it's very rare with twins that you will have both twins with their head down. So like in the appropriate position for a birth. So often one twin at least will be breached, which is why it's not safe. Now, there's always the chance the baby will flip right at the end, but you don't want to risk it, right? You don't want to risk it with a baby. So that is just your little bio lesson for today. You know, people took a lot of risks back in the day, and sometimes it paid off, sometimes it didn't. I don't know if any of you have spoken with your grandparents, but all of my grandparents have lost siblings. You know, infant mortality rate was much higher back in the day when we had far fewer medical support for things like birthing. And a lot of moms were lost too in the labor and delivery process. Yeah, with my twin brothers, the second one had to be cut out. He wasn't coming out otherwise. Yeah, my mom with her twins, she had a scheduled C-section. First of all, because my mom always had really big babies. So they were born like a month early, but they were like 10 and 7 pounds. See me, belly button. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, see my belly button. Sorry, I misread the first time. Welcome in. Welcome to the fam. Cute name. But yeah, with them, my mom wanted to get those babies out because she was really struggling with that pregnancy because they were so big. And yeah, one of them was breech. So usually the babies will flip in that last month of pregnancy, but because they were so big, they were like, okay, we'll get the babies out for you. The boys were both between 4 and 5 pounds. See, that's normal. Twins are normally small, but my mom always had big babies. And Manon was the smallest, so she was 7 pounds. I was the second smallest, and I think I was like 7 pounds, 11 ounces. So, it's like good sized baby. And your first baby is usually your smallest. I was the first. So my grandfather was 13 pounds. I can't imagine giving birth in the 1930s to a 13-pound baby. Wow. Yeah, that's a big baby. I was like between 6 and 7. Oh, see, that's like a nice small child to push out of the area. Omega, ouch. Yeah, no kidding. So my mom, I think my brother got stuck. So he was quite large as well, but the circumference of his head, he had a very large head. His head was too big to fit out of there, so they had to do an emergency C-section. Yeah, she tried. She did try to birth him naturally, and his head was just too big. So I was 17 pounds, 15 and a half ounces. Yeah, so like that's starting to get big, I would say. I can't remember how big my brother was, the not twin brother. He was like 11 pounds and head off the charts. My husband's head is so large, big brain man. Yeah, one of my friends was joking that when they date, people now, they look at the size of their head as a factor because they're like, I'm not having your children if the head is too big. It is definitely a factor, so. They gave him an MRI when he was born because his head was so big. They were like, this can't be right. That's so funny. Hi, I'm new here. Hello, Miss Moisty Bread. That's quite a name. I'm here, but I was 9 pounds born, and my first child was 7.9. My second was 9.3. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that is 9.3 is large. That's a big child to give birth to. So I do think that they get bigger, but I know for me, like with my mom's history, I think you do inherit from your mother's side, I believe. Like I would be so hopeful that my children wouldn't be as big as we were coming out. But I think that is typically your baby size is closer to matching the size of your mother's children, I guess. So I think I'm doomed to have very large kids. Which is fine for the kids, but what I worry about is giving birth to, larger sized babies. Your wife gave birth to 11-pound twins. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, like, that's incredible. That is we don't give enough credit to anyone who gives birth to, that size of child. Surprisingly, he was just a little bit easier to get out than his big sister. Really? That's interesting. See, that's the other thing that is interesting is people have such vastly different birthing experiences, and even from child to child, they will be vastly different. Like, I had a friend who had the most awful pregnancy, and like she had all kinds of illnesses. She had breathing problems. There was just like so many things with her pregnancy, but her birth was like a very pleasant, straightforward experience. She didn't even get an epidural. And she was like, I would do that birth 1,000 times before I would have another one of those pregnancies. But then her second pregnancy, I think, went a little better. I don't know how the second birth was, though. I didn't ask her. I haven't asked her about that one, actually. Maybe I should. But yeah, I know she was very nervous with giving birth to her first child, especially with how badly her pregnancy went. But the birth went really well. So, all right. So Aspen is going to school today. So let's make sure she's set up for a good day of school. She's just doing a little bit of tidying, but she needs to hopefully eat something. Parents are probably going to have a lie-in. Eric especially was up late kind of trying to get the house sorted. But I think that I keep wanting to call her Willow. Sherry. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking Willow. I don't know why today. Sherry is going to probably have to get up and feed baby Juniper. But then I think, she can probably go back to bed for a little bit. So it's going to definitely be some team parenting for the next little while. You are actively pushing for 3 hours with her and you got him out in 45 minutes. 3 hours is a long time to push, is my understanding. I haven't given birth myself. You're in labor for 18 hours. That's a long time, I feel. I know my mom had a really long labor. I think she was in labor for 3 days with one of my sisters. And then they ended up doing an emergency C-section with her, which was unfortunate after all of that time in labor. Yeah, she was in labor for 3 days. She went in labor New Year's Eve and she gave birth January 3rd. So, yeah, that was a long labor. But I think the labor, it wasn't active labor until the end, of course. So, all right, Juniper, let's have you. You're not that hungry, actually. So why don't you try to entertain yourself for a little bit? Oh, yeah, you can hang out with the dog. She wants to go play dollhouse outside, which is fine. Aspen's all ready for her school. If we can, it would be great if we could just work a little bit more on this school presentation or school project, I should say. I was forcing her out and she wasn't ready. She was a week past due. Oh, so she just wanted to stay in there, which is understandable. My grandma always used to say, isn't it awful what the trauma a baby must experience because they're in this nice, warm, cozy environment. They've got all of their nutrition given to them. Then they're put out into the cold, cruel world. She's like, it's got to be just an awful experience being born, which I think they have. I think they do have evidence now that being born is a very traumatic experience for babies. But even before that was proven scientifically, my grandma knew. She's like, that's got to be just an awful experience. She's like, being born is a real cruelty that we impose on little innocent babies. They don't make clothes for people as big as your wife was. So she had to wear her bathing suit for the last 3 months of her pregnancy. Oh, your poor wife. Luckily, we live in a warm state. Wow, she's a real trooper to have gone through that. My mom had one shirt that she could wear, and it was a dress shirt, but it was made out of a stretchy material with her twin pregnancy. It was like a leopard print shirt. She wore that every day, and she would hand wash it every night because it was the only thing she could wear towards the end of her pregnancy. And the doctors she was the one that told the doctor. She started crying, was like, because they weren't going to induce her or anything or get the babies out. They're like, checkups are looking good. And she's like, please, you have to get these babies out. She was crying and begging them. So they scheduled her C-section right after that. They're like, okay, your next appointment, we'll get the babies out. So my son, your son, he was a week past due. She was born on her due date. Oh, I see. I just didn't want to have her to have a June birthday. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, man, it's funny what we have to go through. I've heard that people are scheduling pregnancies. When they do in vitro, they will schedule their pregnancies to better align with their work schedules. And I've heard that doctors, specifically female doctors, they will lose a lot of respect if they get pregnant during a bad time for them to get pregnant. I've heard that all kinds of stuff around scheduling. Oh, you need to go to school. Sorry. I forgot. Oh, she finished her school project though. Nice. All right, let's put that in her inventory. She can bring it to school. She's running a little late, but it got done and that's what matters. It's okay to be a little late sometimes. Not the end of the world. I'm going to have her make friends. I'm here, but distracted by neighbors and tree stuff. So much is happening. Oh, yeah, your big tree coming down. Yeah, I don't blame you. I'd be distracted too. All right, Sherry's up. She's eating. We need to keep a close eye on her needs because they go down really quickly now that she's in her final trimester. But let's see. Well, we're doing okay. Let's give Juniper a little bit of cereal so she can eat something. I might just get Eric up. I know he's not fully rested, but it's okay. We'll have him go to bed a little earlier today. And we have, as always, we've got a lot of chores to do around the house. So, and you know what? I said we were going to wait to do a nursery, but it is rebate day. So I do think it actually would be a good time for us to do a nursery. I know I just said that we wouldn't do this. So let's turn on this light and let's turn on this light. And also the parents' room, actually. So I do think we're going to do this. I only didn't want June because we have 6 others' birthday and a bunch of family anniversaries, so I didn't want to make it worth it's yours is June too. Yeah, that totally makes sense. It does a little bit steal the thunder when everyone's got their birthdays back to back. My best friend in university, she only had one brother, but they both were born on the same day, so they had the same birthday. And I remember like her brother's older than her, and he was so upset to have to share a birthday with his little sister. Okay, so the question is, which room do we keep as the kids' room and which room do we have as the nursery? And originally I was thinking I would move this bed into here, but I'm thinking this room might be better actually. I think that this room will be better for the bedroom for the older kids because it's just a little bit bigger. So I'm going to move a few things around here. Actually, let's just put these things away for the moment. So I don't know if we're going to be able to have a dresser. And let's put the shelf away and put the toddler toys away. So we'll keep everything. But I think what we're going to do is we're maybe going to move this bunk bed into here. And why can't I place it? Is it because of the curtains? Oh, maybe it's because of the dresser? I don't think we're going to be able to keep this dresser either. Or is it the light? I don't really know. I think if I do free real estate, or sorry, move objects, I think it should work. Can't intersect. I wish it would tell me what object it's intersecting with because, like, maybe it's the door. I'm not sure. I forgot to do bb.move objects on. There we go. Okay. I think this will work. We might need to rebuy it because the ladder, or maybe we need to put it this way. The ladder seems very stubbornly want to stick on one side. And then we'll get this toddler day bed, but, oh, actually, we can just turn this around this way. That actually kind of works. Okay. I thought we were going to have to get it the other way. So we'll see if that's functional. I'm really hoping it will be. And then we can put the little handprint. So of course, these are her handprints. And the birth certificate, maybe we'll just put it there. And I'll move this nightlight here. And I do want her to keep her little starlights too. Those are so cute. So let's see if we can do it like this. We might be able to just put another row in. The arrow is pointing to the wall. Oh, it was telling me that the wall was in the way. I totally missed that. And let's grab more stars. So I do think that, oh, okay. I see. I do think that rebate day, you only get rebates on like expensive objects. So hopefully we will buy something that we can get a rebate on. And what I was hoping is we could like bring this desk over here. Like that. And then this was the shelf that her dad made. Maybe we can put this over here. So she's still got the shelf with the photo of the sisters, which is very cute. And then we had the bear on the desk, which I really liked. I think, so it's a little further back. There we go. Okay. So that's everything. Oh, Miss Moisty Bread, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. If it was just me and June, I've been fine letting her go longer. Yours is a 27, but others are all scattered through the month. During summer vacation, we never went anywhere because either my mom or my wife was due to deliver. Aw, that's so funny. You really, I guess, liked these summer births. That's funny. Yeah, I think June is a popular time to have kids, actually. That's my understanding. Maybe we can tuck that in there. And then I guess, could we fit this in here? I don't think we can put this anywhere. Yeah, okay. Let's leave it there for now. We do have our little poster from the Tooth Fairy as well. Maybe we can just tuck it in there. Or maybe we get rid of it. I think we can get rid of that, to be honest. Okay, so we've got this room here. I think I'm going to bring this little rug over because it was very cute with the flowers on it. Maybe we can put it like here. And then this was our little rug into the toddler bed. So, okay. So nursery. What can we do? I got lots of new nursery objects, I know. Let's see what we can do here. And I do think that we might have to decorate for an infant because I have a really cute, let me just search for nursery. I have a really cute, like, baby bassinet replacement, but I don't have the invisible crib mod, so I don't think we can use it. Yours, oh yeah, your birthday will be coming up soon. It's just in a couple of days. Happy early birthday. And yes, Omega, our mod from the gods, did celebrate a birthday very recently as well. You know what? I'm going to look up. I think I got a lot of soft and serene. I think it's this stuff that I want. Because I just can't remember the name of what I downloaded. Yeah. This was the stuff that I wanted. So they do have a crib, and then this is a toddler bed. Oh my gosh, the toddler bed is so cute. Oh, I'm dying. Okay, so I think this is the crib that we want for the nursery. Or we could use this one, which is really cute as well. And I think we kind of want it in like this color. How are we going to do this? Maybe we put one crib here. And then do we get a matching crib or do they each have a different crib? What do we think? What do we want? And then, oh, this is the change table. I need to fit this in, but I don't think that I can. Maybe I can keep the change table in the parents' room. And it probably needs like a little trash can, right? Do they have a trash can that snaps to it, I wonder? Sorry, I'm getting really distracted by the cute toddler stuff. Oh, it's really expensive stuff. Did we end up getting the bassinet, by the way, from our event? Yes, we did. Okay, nice. So we've got another one of these. How are we going to put these? Maybe we put one at the end of the bed and then we keep one next to the bed. And then do we have another one, but that's like the same wood color? Maybe we can do that one. I think it's similar enough. There we go. And we need like a little trash can. And what else? Important things for your baby. The bookshelves. Oh, it would be great if we could get these bookshelves in here. Maybe I'll put them there. That'll be fine. Hopefully it's safe to put that above a baby. I'm not really too sure, but I'm going to assume that it is. Why do we have this in our inventory? Oh, I do think we had this on the wall at some point, didn't we? Can we put it somewhere else? I don't think we can. I don't think there's room for this. Unless we put it there and we get rid of that shelf. But I'm going to wait. Why do we have all this stuff? I don't think we should have all this furniture and stuff that we have in here. I think there's stuff in here that we're not supposed to have. This is all from our vacation, I think. Somehow we brought the vacation home stuff with us, I believe. Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to have all this stuff. Okay. I'm gonna have to sell some of this stuff and give the money back, but I'll do that off camera. Sorry, I was just like realizing this. Yeah, see, I've got this little crib that is round and it's so cute, but I don't think it's usable unless I have the invisible crib mod, which I don't have. Oh, and we've got like a little lamb rocker. Oh, can I put this in here in the living room? It's so cute. I like the oval. LOL thieves. I know, right? They just stole it and they didn't even blink an eye. My goodness. Whoopsies. Oh, this is bedding for the crib. Oh, so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, I do think we're going to have to do this crib and match it, I think. Toy fridge. Yeah, see, look, this is so cute, but I don't think we can use it. I don't think we can use it because I think I need the invisible crib mod. I might put the invisible crib mod in my game just so I can use that. I'm going to buy 2 and I'm going to put them in our inventory so that we can still get the rebate for them for today. Because I believe they are rebatable. Let's see, what else do we have? This is the crib that we were using originally, or that we were going to use. This is another accessory for this crib. It's so cute. I can't help it. Oh, we can't even afford this stuff. Okay. All right, that's fine. What's this? Toy kitchen. Oh, this is the wardrobe that goes with that crib. Okay. I think we're going to start with these items for now. And are there any little toys or anything we can get for them? Play mat. Oh, where are we going to fit this? I might put the play mat outside. We do indoor outdoor living with this family, so it's not that weird, right? Not that weird. Maybe I need to put the sheep toy away. I want to see if this is usable. And if it's not, then I might move that inside because I do think it's actually going to be winter soon. That's so funny. I've never seen them come home with decor, vacation decor. Nah, sunshine is good for them. That is true, except I do feel bad when they try to put the baby outside in the cold, which happened before with some of our other kids. They were just dumping them outside in the middle of winter for them to freeze. Hey, I didn't even realize we got this new potty with the pack. This is from the Growing Together pack. I've never seen that before. I had no idea. Oh, I have another toddler bed. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're going to need to use this high chair. I'll sell that one after we get the kid out of it. Look at how cute that is. I can't. It's too much. Okay. So we're definitely going to, I think, use this crib. So let's grab that. And let's grab the bedding. Nope. Sorry, I meant to grab the bedding. And the little bit that goes on the end, let's grab that too. And let's pick the bedding for this room. True. I mean, oh, I don't want to change the color of the crib, actually. I really like, unless we were to do darker. But I really like the wood color that it is. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to keep that. I just want to change the color of the bedding, see what options we have. Okay, so we've got this, which is a really nice option. We have like a white color. We have blue with stars. We have pink with stars. And then, oh my gosh, this is the little yellow pattern. I think these are both like the flowered options. So I think I'm going to leave it as these two colors because they're both sort of like little flowers. And then, oh, look at this pet bed. And then what else do we need? We probably need a rug in here. Okay, so this one kind of like matches that one. And then maybe we'll do the same one for the little end bits. Fox bed. Whoa. Sorry, I got new CC and I'm just seeing it for the first time in game now. I know I got like a lot of CC, but okay. And then we were saying a rug, right? So let's take a look at our rugs. What options do we have? We do already own this rug, which we could use, but I think I want something else. I like those. Which one? Sorry, I didn't see. I didn't see. Was it the little end bits, like the color? Maybe a rug like this could go well in here. Maybe we do like in pink or white or red or orange. I think orange could look nice in here. The room is like blue. So I kind of feel like a little bit of orange would be nice. Pull it out like this. And then, okay, the other thing is we did have a rocking chair that I put in here. If I can find it now with all this other random furniture, I'm sure this is from their vacation home. They even brought trees home with them. Oh my gosh. How do they have 2 laptops? I'm so, man. Whoa. They have a golden skull frog and a skeleton. Okay, where is our rocking chair? Oh, here it is. There we go. So I can just like put this here, I think. And I think it will be functional. I know, it's pretty ridiculous. And I kind of want to put the little drawings up that we had in the bedroom. Let's put them up in the kitchen. There, cute. There's room for more if she wants to do more drawings. Now, what else should we put? So we have this shelf, which I kept with this nightlight. I kind of had the nightlight as if it was like sitting on the shelf, I think. Toddler drawing supplies. We do want our drawing supplies because that's pretty cute. Put it there. And then this was the other shelf. Maybe we can just pop it in there. And This is what I'm looking for. Let's put that up there. There we go. Those like the little diapers and stuff, I guess. Or I don't know. The changing table is in this room. I do think the changing table still needs like a trash can. So I think those are in kitchen. We can find them. And yeah, it does snap. Okay, so we can do it like this. There we go. Cute. I kind of feel like this looks weird. I'm going to move it a bit higher. There we go. Okay. All right. Are we happy with this? Is there anything else that we need to put? I feel like we could put more stuff maybe on the wall. What do we have that we can put in here? We could put little like animals. Little hippo. We could put little animal pictures. Oh, those are nice. I'm putting those up. And then what else do we have? I kind of feel like we're going to end up putting our own photos up eventually. But I guess until that happens. What else do we have? Oh, we've got this, which is basically the same thing. I kind of like this dark one, actually. Maybe I'll do this. It's just like a little bit more artistic, you know? And it's got the orange, which we're using a little bit. This shelf looks weird to me now. I kind of feel like we need to get rid of it. Yeah. No shelf. Maybe we'll put the books behind the rocking chair. And then we can put something else on the wall here. Maybe the kids like made an art piece for their new sisters. That could be cute. They use their creativity to like paint one of these boards and draw some pictures because they both love to draw. And they put it together for the baby's room. That would be so cute. That's such a cute idea. Okay. So we've got this little like homemade, maybe this one with the flowers. There we go. So they put that up in the bedroom. Then they've got these, which like maybe were a gift from a friend or something that's an artist, even though we bought it. Where did the curtains go in this room? Oh yeah, I put them away, right? I really like the curtains for this room, so let's put them back. Now, hopefully both kids will be able to access their beds. If not, that's going to be a bit of an issue. So let's do a quick save. And now we have done rebate day, which is great. So our Sims will be happy. And we do have a perfectly decorated nursery for whenever the babies arrive. I do think we're going to need to like sell some stuff. Let me put these. Dragon fruit is really how we make our money because as we remember, the midwives are quite expensive. Did we get a green egg? Maybe we can sell that or I'm just going to put it in the fridge. Okay. So let's see if we can do a few chores around the house. Connor's calling. Do you think I've been thinking about getting a King Domingo as better as a friend? Yeah. It's always good to have more friends. Sherry's going to the bathroom. Sherry's generally better at the selling table, so I might have her go do that. Of course, with her knees, it might be tricky to stay out there for too long. We can put a few more roses on here to sell. But I think that we should be able to do a pretty good job. All right, let's come over here, stock the table, tend the table, and then we'll start a yard sale. And Eric, you can get Juniper out of her high chair. Okay. And then let's come over here and start a yard sale. There we go. So Sherry's going to go ahead and sell some items, hopefully make us a little bit of money. And Eric's keeping an eye on the kids, and he's also going to... Oh my gosh, adults can ride this thing? Can toddlers ride it? Oh, toddlers can? Eric, why'd you put her back in there? I'm so confused. I don't really know what's going on. Oh my gosh, so this object is functional. Eric might be okay now with his new pants. Oh my gosh, true, that's right. Maybe that's why he was having issues because of his pants. You're right. Okay, well, we'll let Sherry do the first shift, and I don't think we'll get everything sold in one shift. So Eric will probably have to continue. And then I need you to clean up. Yeah, so we'll definitely try that. You're right. It probably was just his pants that were the issue. Can you ride this? I want to see what this looks like. How's she going to get on? It's really big. Oh my gosh, she did it. Oh. Look at her go. Stop it. Oh my goodness. That's so cute. And she can nap on it too. Okay. Once she's done that, I want to see what the napping looks like. Eric, you can come out here and check on the garden. Collect soy wax. And harvest whatever there is to harvest, please. Cute. Look, the dog's like encouraging her too. He's like, yeah, go on the horsey. Excuse me. Excuse you. You're taking our spinach. No, go away. This is our garden. She just took our spinach. Do we need to like fence this in? Hello, Aretics. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome to, it's lovely to see you. How are you doing today? I can't believe the audacity of that woman just stealing our spinach. And we do live like, we do have the lot trait where we actually have to like grow our own food or purchase it. You're great. Good. How rude. Not you, Heretics. Yeah. A lady just came and stole our spinach. She's the rude one. Cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. All right. Let's do a little bit of fertilizing. Trash fruit. Where's the trash plant? I don't think we should fertilize with that. It might actually like turn that into a trash plant. I don't know if that happens. I guess we'll use garlic to fertilize. There we go. Oh, look at her nap on it. Stop. I love it. It's so cute. I need to take a photo. All right. Also, I did say I was going to replace this rocker. I mean, this high chair. I do feel like maybe the lamb could go outside. I'm not really too sure. All right. We're going to put this exactly where the other one was. And the little blue one with sunflowers. We have to do that. Okay. I miss chilling with my favorite people. Oh, I know we miss you too. I'm sorry. We always end too early for you to come in. But hopefully you can make more of these weekend streams because these are pretty good. Can we sell some of these de-stressing concoctions? That'd be nice. That people keep like making at our house. Aspen's making friends at school. All right, you're actually not that tired, so I'm going to let her get up so she can do whatever she wants. In her little cute little dress. She's so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for these babies now that the nursery is made. I want them to come right now. We might be able to do another yard sale, actually. She's feeling pretty good. Oh, I didn't mean to sell this dye. I'm going to put that back in here. There we go. So, I mean, we're making a bit of money, not that much. We definitely need to sell some of the dragon fruit, I think. Because we don't want to not be able to afford our midwife. And then Eric, can you please like clean this wine glass up? I'm very annoyed at it. You can't reach it? All right, I'll get it for you. There we go. Put that there. All right, let's do a little bit of tidying. Because Sherry is a neat sim. She likes to have the house in order. What? You still can't clean it up? What is wrong with this? Oh, there we go. He's got it. I was about to get so upset. And we've got a hidden plate up here, but luckily I can clean this one up. There we go. Okay, and then what else? We should check the grubs. We check the bees. We check the garden. Like grub meal and then nurture and then feed the chickens. Clean the coop. There we go. And then that's like all the chores done. Let's start another yard sale. There we go. Oh my gosh, look at our cute little nursery. Sure, Aspen's inviting a classmate over. Oh, that's so nice for her. She's already made a friend that she wants to bring over to the house. These cribs are so cute. I'm so excited. Okay, I need to get that mod so that maybe I can get one of those, at least one of the round cribs. They take up a little bit more floor space, but I think we could put one at the end of the bed and then maybe keep that one for the other one. I definitely think it's doable anyways. All right, Aspen, who's your friend that you brought over? Luna. Where is she? I don't see a child your age anywhere. Aspen's returned home with another school project. Can we go play pretend with Fairy Tale Castle with Luna? I don't know where she is, but she's here somewhere. I'm just going to do that for her. Because I want to watch them play in the castle, in the treehouse. All right. Let's go see. Luna's got to be around here. Oh, there she is. She's right behind us. Okay, perfect. Look at them go play together. It's so cute. I'm so glad she made a friend at school. And her little outfit is so cute, too. Oh, Luna looks a little bit sad. Hopefully playing together will help. There we go. Maybe we can even set the decorations, Fairy Tale Castle, to match our play. Aw. It looks like we're helping her cheer up a little bit. Just a little. Maybe we can, like, do a puzzle or a game with her. Can they do puzzles together? I think they can, but let's try and play a game. Don't wake the llama. I feel like that's popular with the kids, you know? Oh my gosh, Eretics! Oh, thank you so much. The sun is doing wonders for skin. Aw. Thank you so much for that gifted sub. Pixels, I hope you enjoy your gifted sub. And that is so kind. Being gifted a shove is so generous. Yes, please put some hype in the chat for Eretics. Thank you, thank you. I hope that you enjoy your gifted sub with ad-free viewing and some fun emotes. Of course, I do my best to try and reduce the ads as much as possible, but I know Twitch has a mind of its own. I actually read online, so people on Reddit that stream, because I know people sometimes say that they get a ton of ads, and it's really, like, I don't know. I think that Twitch has to be setting ads itself, because I really do have them set to the minimum. So I think it's 30 seconds an hour is the minimum that you can do. And And I think people are getting more than like 30 seconds of ads an hour. So I think that it's a little bit outside of streamers' control. So I saw other people were having the same issue where even like people say that they're getting more ads than whatever they have them set to. So unfortunately, Twitch seems to be going more and more in that direction, which is, I mean, I guess they want to make money, but it is unfortunate for viewers. And I know it's really disruptive to the experience, but I do put the VODs on YouTube. So hopefully it's a little less disruptive on there if you ever want to watch things back. All right. I think probably we won't be giving birth this part because I do have pregnancy set to be a little bit longer. But you know what we could do? I could cheat us to be in labor if we want. So let me know what you think. We have just about enough time before the end of this stream to give birth to the twins. We've made quite a bit of money, so that is an option. I could definitely make us go into labor now if we think that that would be fun to try, and so that we can play with our babies next part. And then they are babies for a couple of days before they age up into infants. So then we could possibly next week age them up into the infants, which I'm really excited to play with. Yes, we want to go into labor. Okay. All right, let's do it. So first things first, though, I'm going to get the pregnancy pillow. And I think there's a few other objects we can get for the labor. What is this? Oh, it's a pregnancy test. Oh, I think it's the birthing pillow, actually. What is it? Pillow. Which one would be the birthing pillow? Oh my gosh, that's a really cute pillow for the couch. Do I get it? Sorry, this is not at all what we're doing, but I really want it. It's so cute. And can I get like a second one? Where is it? Here it is. It's like a slightly smaller one. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do this. They're so cute. Okay, sorry. I need the birthing pillow. And there's also the yoga ball. What was it called? I don't think it's any of these. Let's look up the pool. I can probably find the pool a little bit more easily, the birthing pool, and then it will probably be named something similar to that. Yeah, so it's this. Baby Boom Birth Pool. All right, let's just look up birth. Oh yeah, here it is, birthing pillow. All right, so we'll get a couple of these. I guess they go on the bed. Like, do they go like this? Or like this? Maybe they go like this. And then there's also a yoga ball. There. Maybe we'll get like a little yellow one. I might move these like out of the way. I kind of feel like they could be a little bit in the way. I'm just going to move one out of the way for now. Sherry is going into labor. Prepare for her home birth by purchasing a birth pool or birth pillows. Activities such as the breathing exercises, taking a bath, or exercising on the birth ball will help her manage contraction pains and speed up dilation. All right, so I think first things first is, we can ask Eric for a back massage. Let's bring the ball outside. Maybe she would ask to be outside so that she doesn't like upset the kids or anything. Eric, what are you doing up there? Your wife is in labor. Don't tell me she's going to climb up this ladder while in labor to ask for the back massage. I think she is. Sherry, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. She's literally climbing up here to be like, I'm in labor. I need help. Oh, the dog is hungry. Okay. Let's go feed the dog. Okay, these kids are a little bit on their own. So I think maybe Aspen would like get some food out so that her and her friend can come eat and Juniper can come grab herself some dinner too. She's hardcore. Yeah. All right, how are these two doing? Are you coming to help her? Back massage. Pre-parental panic. Here we go. Yeah, so they're like, all right, kids, go inside, get yourself something to eat. Mom and Dad will just be outside. Meanwhile, he's over here helping her through the labor. Aw. There we go. That's nice. I think maybe she would get into slightly comfier clothes. Oh, also, I think we do need to pay our bills. Why are they so expensive? We don't have the money to pay our bills. Oh, no. Okay, well, we're going to have to do that tomorrow. We should be able to make enough money for our bills. How did our bills get so expensive? All right, Juniper, can you please eat? I hate when this happens. Oh, it's because it went bad. Okay, fair enough. You don't want to eat stinky food. Is there another meal we can grab out of here? Maybe the empanadas. There we go. There, they can eat that. There, go grab that. You're actually full, so that's fine. All right. For these two, I do think that Sherry will take a bath. Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. Just to try and like get her pain down. And she can also like sleep in the bath a little bit. There, go take a bath. And Eric, I think he's going to go ahead and take a nap while he can because he knows that they're in for a long night. So I'll bring the birthing ball back in there. So there's a lot of different things that we can do while we're going through labor. So we'll try to explore as many of those as we possibly can. Oh yeah, I'm going to auto light the kids' rooms again. This room, there we go. Actually, didn't we have the whole house auto lights for them? And I will turn on the bedroom light because we want to keep things on the alert. All right. So Eric is going to get up and he's going to try to read the toddler to sleep. For Aspen, she's going to maybe she's too uncomfortable. Oh, because she ate bad food. Okay. Fair enough. Why don't you go use your parents' shower? Okay, good. So she can get into her bed. Now the question is, can she get into the bunk bed? Hopefully she can. And then let's see what else we can do while we're waiting for this baby to be born. I'll tidy up for them because there's a lot going on. There we go. Oh, the fridge has stinky stuff in it. Okay. We'll worry about that later. All right, Sherry, you go take a nap. Go do breathing exercises, and then we'll take a nap. I like how they get into sports outfits for this. You can tuck the baby in and then go to sleep for a little bit. And then when we wake up, I think we'll call the midwife over just to help us out a little bit. And I want to make sure that she can get into her bed. I think it looks like she can. Okay, this is good. All right, so this is functional, which is good. That was important. I was a little worried about that. So the girls can enjoy their new room, which is so cute. Sherry is doing her best. And then is she going to go to sleep? I think she's just going to, let's just put her to sleep for a minute. So we'll let them both sleep for a little bit. And then when they wake up, we'll call the midwife. What are you doing up? Go back to sleep. Yeah, your mom, she just needs to focus on this baby. All right, so I'll let them sleep for a little bit, like maybe until 1 a.m. And then I think we'll call the midwife over and see how we've progressed. All right, I'll get Eric up. He's going to call her over. So, oh my gosh, why don't I even have... Show Bill's information. I still don't see midwife. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be on here. How do I do this? Where is the midwife option? Travel. Science baby, marriage certificate, roommates, adoption agency. I don't think I have the option for a midwife. Didn't we have this problem last time too, where we had a really hard time getting a midwife here? Maybe if I click on Eric. I'm sad. I want the midwife to come. Maybe Sherry's the one that has to call the midwife, and she does need to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to get her up. We're going to use the toilet. Go for a walk is something she can do. Look at the bright side. Can only Sherry call? Maybe. I'll check. Let's see here. So it was in here. Call midwife. Oh, she can. Okay, good. We're good. We're good. All right. So you have to note that only the sim in labor can call. Let's do a little bit of swaying together. This is one of my favorite animations. Eric, I'm just going to do that for you. Your midwife will arrive shortly. Nice. All right. I love this one. Oh, poor Sherry. She's in so much pain. But I'm sure that this is helping. Eric is so supportive. He's like the most supportive sim husband I think we've ever had. Look at how cute they are together. Oh, here's our midwife. Nice. All right. She's probably trying to check on us. Hi there. Nice to meet you. My name is Bolton. I'll be assisting your birth today. How are you feeling? Rest assured, you and your baby are in good hands. All right. Thanks. Thanks. Did we get our rebate? I hope so. Let's ask her to check our dilation. Oh, maybe she's also checking on our kids, which is nice. Look at the sparkles around her feet. They're so cute. That means, I think that's part of the PandaSama mod. It means that she's like about to give birth or she's doing the home birth. How did she get wet? Is it raining outside? Oh, okay. All right. That's enough swaying. We need to ask the midwife to check our dilation. What is she off to steal our mushrooms? Oh, why are these people always like stealing our stuff? I don't understand. I'm going to have Eric like make a snack or like make some breakfast for the kids while they're doing this. So let's make some potato gratin. It's not really a breakfast, but I feel like it would be a nice like casserole style dish, which I think is good to have on hand. You need a locked gate. Yeah, I think we do need to like fence in the garden so people stop stealing our stuff. Oh no, is Sherry a little bit sick? Are we checking dilation here? I feel like we're not. Yeah. There we go. Eric's making some food. We can have a snack after. I just want to see how far along we are. All right. There we go. This animation is just so realistic for me. I can't get over it. 7 centimeters. That's really good. We're really far along. What happened to the food? Oh, he's still making it. Okay, good. Oh, look, she's tidying up for us. That's nice. Thanks. Oh, is she helping him cook? Oh, that's so cute. She's joining him so they can cook together. Aw. Jerry is such, like, she's just so chill. Like, even in labor, she's like, oh, here, let me help you out a little. You don't need to do that all by yourself. Okay, so we've got this food here. I'm going to let Sherry grab a bit of that. Technically, I don't think you're supposed to eat when you're in labor, but I think Sherry needs it. And Eric's going to keep her company. Make sure she's feeling okay. And I think in the morning, we'll call over Sherry's mom just to help. And, oh, we don't want Eric going to work. So can we... I think what Sherry can do, actually, is she might not have asked him to accompany her to the childbirth. Which I don't know where that will be. It's not under either of those. I mean, why can't you have a cheeseburger and fries in labor? That's hard work. I know. It really sucks. Asked to accompany to childbirth. Yeah, let's make sure that she's officially, like, asked him. I don't think we did that. I think it's got to be, like, torture, not be able to eat. But I think it's in case you need surgery. I think that's why they don't let you do it. I'm not 100% sure, though. You can have ice cubes. I know that. But in Sims, we're not going to do that. Especially, he worked so hard to make this while we were in labor. Oh, why is our dog not feeling good? I like how she's cleaning up for us. That's nice. It's in case you have an emergency C-section. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was in case there's emergency surgery. Really, if she's at home, they might not necessarily be following, like, all those rules. Yeah, you might have emergency surgery. Okay, I'm going to do this for her. Because I want her to ask him before he has to go to work. Because I think then I can use the mod to keep him at home. Yeah, so she's officially asking him to accompany her to the birth, which he already is. But, you know, if me being there will make it easier, count me in. I mean, you are the dad, so... okay, so now I think I should be able to use the mod for him to take family time. Yeah, so don't go to work. We're going to have you... I don't know how to do it, though. It's somewhere in here. I don't see the PandaSama. Maybe it's under actions. No, I don't see it in there. Okay. Well, he's not going to work either way. I'm not going to let him. Let's have, what else can we do? I think that we can do the cuddle on couch nap together. Yeah, so they'll do that. And then hopefully she will be just about ready to give birth soon after that. You can go get yourself something to eat. Hello, Extra Acrobat. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome. But babies love cheeseburgers. That is true. Oh, this would be cute, except now the cute cushions that I put are glitching through Eric. But anyways, we get the idea. This is still cute, if you ask me. Other than the cushions. We'll just, we'll ignore that. So... They wouldn't even let you have ice? Oh my gosh, that is awful. I had to have juice because I kept throwing up water. I can't imagine not being able to even have ice. I'm glad they let you have juice. So it looks like they make exceptions in emergencies. Aw, look at how cute they are together. This is so cute. Okay, Eric, just don't worry about work. Can I have him take the family leave? No, don't pick up actually. Can I just call in fake work? Fake sick? There. We're gonna call in fake sick. I'm pretty sure he should be able to take family leave, but anyways. Okay, let's ask the midwife to check our progress again. Oh no, she's feeling scratchy. That means she's not feeling well. That sounds like torture. I would have cussed everyone all out that day. Honestly, I probably cussed a few people out. Oh my gosh! She's doing it right here in front of Aspen. Okay. All right, well, you do you. Eric really enjoyed hearing Aspen talk about her interests. Would you say he likes discussing interests? Yeah, sure. That sounds cute. 9 centimeters. We're so close. Let's go do some exercises on the ball. There we go. That should help us. Wow, she's like going through this labor really fast. Normally it takes so long. When we play the childbirth mod in the past, it's taken like forever. Oh, she's trying. Can Eric come and like cheer her on? She's got like an illness too. I feel like this is not safe. We'll sway together after. I think you're just gonna have to get up and use that toilet. Look, the midwife is cleaning for us. She's so helpful. I can't get over it. On the couch. It's a natural process. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I've heard families, like some families do stuff like that where they let their kids like come to the birth. I feel like it would be traumatizing though. Thank you so much for the follow, Extra Acrobat. Welcome in. I'm glad you're enjoying things. Aspen is so gorgeous. Like, she's just the most cutest, adorable, prettiest little child with her little hair swept to the side. Heritage, LOL. Yeah. Aw, hype. Welcome in. All right, we're going to have them sway. And then I have a feeling that we've got to be pretty close to having this baby after this. Like, we have to be. All right, can she ask the midwife to feed her since the midwife's been so helpful? No, she can't. Okay, well, we're gonna have to feed her in a second. Maybe you can clean that potty. And then are you actually able to, oh, she's gonna be leaving for school in a few minutes. So we're not gonna have done our homework, but that's okay. Sometimes there's just not enough time to do homework. I disappeared, there was a small brush fire. Oh no. You happened to spot and call 911, got my tree guy to drag a long hose and put it out. And the firemen have now come and gone. Also, I'm muted, so I will not hear any response to this. I'm winded from running. Okay, I'm actually not muted for now. Oh, that sounds like it was stressful, but I'm glad that you were able to get that brush fire out. And good on you for calling. Sometimes I feel like you're so, when an emergency happens, like you don't think always to call for help. I've definitely been in that situation in the past. Like someone was trying to get into my apartment in the middle of the night and I didn't think to like call for help. I was just scared. I put a fire out with my words. Nice. Good for you. Can you actually just like eat that? Oh, I think that's what she's going to try and do. All right. If these two are done swaying, I'm going to let Sherry go to the bathroom. She's not having fun, but you know, fair enough. And you're going to give some food to Juniper. Let's do some PB&J. Can we have our baby yet? Read to baby? What is this one? I haven't seen this one. Oh, Eric is going to do it for her. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, so there's been some new things that have been added to the mod that I haven't even seen yet. Oh, he's giving her crackers. You know what? That's fine. She probably would prefer crackers. Don't worry about the PB&J. Just put it down. I need to see this read to baby thing. That sounds so cute. I'll put this in the fridge so we have it for later. Oh, she didn't even eat this. It's okay. I will get that out. Let me get that sandwich out for her because she refused to eat the crackers for some reason. There we go. Can you eat that, please? And then I need to see this. Oh, stop it. Was this an option this whole time? They can read a story to their unborn child? Hang on. I might need to use this as the thumbnail. Look, he's rubbing her shoulder. Oh, this is so cute. I'm going to cry. Oh my gosh. Ivy and Iris are super cute. Those are really cute. Ivy, Iris. I like Lily too. I really like Lily, Wren, Jade, Meadow. Those are all cute names. Oh my gosh, I literally, I feel tears coming because this is so cute. Something is wrong with me. I'm too obsessed with Sims. Musical volunteering. Aspen is sitting with her class in assembly when the music teacher asks for a volunteer. The teacher is looking right at her, but Aspen can see how excited the kid next to her is to go up on stage. Should Aspen take the chance or send the other kid? Aspen would send the other kid, I think. Aspen nudges her neighbor with an elbow, and the kid makes his way to the stage. The poor kid is given symbols and asked to improvise. What follows is a noisy, embarrassing mess that will stay with the boy for years. Yikes. Okay, we have 24 hours. It'll be okay. We're gonna figure this out. We can have the baby. Okay, first let's just let the toddler out of her high chair, so she's not trapped in here. And then we're gonna have these babies. Sorry, there's two. We're gonna have these babies. Don't worry about checking on her. Go here. Let's go have the baby. All right, so Juniper, toddler is free. We're all set to have this baby. It's time. It's time to push. She's like, the baby's coming. Here we go. Oh, he's gonna help her in his bathing suit. Okay. I guess that's for the pool, but I think he could just be in regular clothes. I'm gonna change his outfit. There. I mean, he would maybe even stay in his pajamas, to be honest. Wait, why is the baby going in there? I have two bassinets. Why did you give me this one? Okay, where's the midwife? Is she gonna help us or what? Are we having this baby without the midwife? I mean, if that is the case, fine, fair enough. But I hope Eric's got this. Oh my gosh, stop it. They're so cute. Oh, Meadows is so earthy in the family's way. Y'all, this mod. I'm telling you, PandaSama, realistic childbirth. This is where it's at. Oh my gosh. Is he pulling the baby out? I think he is. I don't think that the midwife is helping us. I don't think we get a midwife. Yeah, he's literally taking the baby out. Baby girl! Okay, name. No big deal, she's experienced. I've never seen this. How cool. I know, isn't it cool? I like Lily, but I know several Lilies in real life. Fair enough. Okay, so we've got Aspen, we've got Juniper. Meadow does work with those names. I feel like you need to keep the same number of syllables with your kids. So Juniper, Aspen. Okay, wait, never mind. That doesn't even work. We've got 2 and 3. Ivy and Iris. Meadow. What if we do Meadow and then we do Ivy or Iris for the second one? Meadow and Iris or Meadow and Ivy. So we're going to do Meadow for this one. And then for the second baby, do we do Ivy or do we do Iris? I kind of really like Ivy, I think. Meadow and Ivy? Okay, let's do Ivy. Ivy heart and Meadow heart. Here come our babies. Oh my goodness. The doctor's prepared. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so he only pulls one baby out. The other baby's already there. Oh. Yeah, so there's no twins animation for the home birth. Oh, Eric's taking the baby. I don't think the baby would have this light skin like this, to be honest, though. All right, is that it? Are we done? Yep, our babies are born. Where's the other one? I only see one. I only see one baby. Where's our second baby? It says the other baby is in here, but I don't see it. Okay, well, I'm going to just put this yoga ball away. Okay, so we have our two babies. This one is Ivy. This one is supposed to be Meadow. Let's try moving the bassinet. Maybe that will help. We move it. Yeah, I'm in. Okay, so you like the names too. Okay, there we go. We got Meadow back. There she is. Yeah, so, I mean, it was a very light baby, but yeah, our babies have dark hair, dark skin. They're so cute. Aw, look at our little babies. And then they're, of course, checking on Juniper because Juniper was kind of on her own during this time. I mean, I guess maybe like the midwife was babysitting, I guess, instead of helping us with the birth. So basically it was just a really expensive babysitter. I kind of want to fire her because I don't think she helped us with this birth at all, but we'll dismiss her. Oh, and after that natural experience, I guess that she decided to go rest in nature. And she should have some stretch marks, I believe. Yeah, I think she's got, like, they're very mild. Let's go feed the dog, and then she can go ahead and go to sleep. And Eric will be on the first shift with the babies. I guess I'm done here. We paid $1,200 for her to babysit. That's the most expensive babysitter I've ever experienced. Let's go use the toilet. Oh, she might have fixed our toilet, though. But yeah, I actually think that this is where we will end the part for today. So we will be playing next time with these little babies. But I'm so proud of these two for how supportive they were through that birthing experience, and what a great job they did delivering their children on their own, unassisted. And yeah, we're going to definitely have a full household next time. Sherry is off to rest now, but we will be back with these two next week. I'll take a quick look. I guess their birthday will be on the weekend. I think this is them. Yeah, so they'll be aging up into infants over the weekend. So we might do that next time. But yeah, for anyone on YouTube, if you're enjoying the series, if you're excited that we have these babies now, please don't forget to like the part and subscribe. But that is where we will end things for today.
A new place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride.